Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Gosh, it looks like I got beat or something. Happy Saturday. How are you all? It is like 4:15 and I am all by myself this afternoon and I feel like crafting. I have the crafting bug. Speaking of bugs, we're doing a whimsical haunted house. Nothing scary, guys. I'm not a scary haunted house person. I don't do scary at all. I gotta try to find myself live. Hopefully it'll show up. Hello, Mary. How are you? You guys, hopefully I will see you as you pop on, but please forgive me if I don't say hello. It doesn't always show me who is on. But I will go back and see if I can answer comments. Oh, there I am. There I am. Yay, we have friends jumping on. Hello, Marcella. Hello, hello, everyone. Okay, so we're going to make a whimsical haunted house. This is from the Dollar Tree. And we're going to cut the tag off, and then we're going to set it aside. But I wanted to show you what we were going to be working with. So I'm cutting the tag off, putting it in my garbage pile over here. Let me know if you can see me. Hey, Miss Nancy, welcome. We are going to be working with this. And I did pick out, I bought some scrapbook paper off of Etsy. And it is polka dotted. And I traced it. And I'll tell you more about how I traced it when we get to that part. But first, this is our surface. It was $7.79, which is a little bit more than I normally pay for a surface, but I loved it, and it's gonna fit our little haunted house perfectly. I got it at a place called Burke's Outlet, or maybe Bell's. I don't know what you guys call it. Hello, Janet. Welcome, everyone. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off the little guard things, put them in my garbage pile over here, and we are going to paint it black and then maybe glide through, like, dry brush some, hello Nadine, some gray in there for like the night sky kind of. If I had purple, I'd probably do that, but I don't have purple. But I only do like the whimsical Halloween colors. Like, I love fall, you guys, and October Rose. When I changed my name last year, I explained that some of my best memories growing up were of that time of year. I don't like masks, really. I don't do a lot of masks. It's just not my thing, but I do enjoy. My kids were never really allowed to go trick-or-treating or anything, but we did hand out candy, and we always lived in fun houses where we had lots of, hey, Mama Jackie, where we had lots of kids that came trick-or-treating. In fact, we had one house where people would come in on hay rides from their churches in different towns, small towns around us. I think one year we had over couple thousand trick-or-treaters, y'all. It was crazy. Hello, Christine. So what we're gonna do is we're going to paint the inside of this, and this is not gonna be for auction because I need some decor since my house burned down. I don't have any really, except for last year. Do you guys remember my trees from last year on the porch? Do you remember how fun those were? You can send up some hearts if you remember the Halloween trees that I decorated on the porch. Y'all decorated them with me for my neighbors. It was so fun. Hello, Linda. Anyway, I don't like the scary part of Halloween. I don't like masks. I don't like not knowing who's behind them. But I do love the little kid part of it. I love the black, white, and orange, and just the playful fun. Our tradition was always a pot of chili and pigs in a blanket. If you don't know what those are, they're just little, for us, they were like little smokies or hot dogs wrapped in like croissant rolls. Hello, Stacy. And they were always so good. And it just reminds me of, and then we ate, I always put candy out when my kids were little. I know that's weird, but for me, if the candy was always out all year long, different candies for the seasons, they were not tempted to like scarf it down all the time. And it worked for us. Like, I never had problems with my kids trying to scarf down candy. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep the gold or paint it black. I don't know on the edge of this because I don't really have much gold because we're doing black, white, and orange. Some of the projects I have planned do have green and purple and other colors, but this one in particular is just going to be black, white, and orange. I wish my swipe left to reveal comments. Wish my iPad would show me comments. Whoops. No, that didn't do it. Sorry. Hello, Miss Denise. How are you? We're just getting the boring part out because this is going to be so fun to put together. You guys, I have the cutest things that I found when we were picking up after the tornado mess that we put in boxes for the fall. So I have some little cute pumpkins and some cute ghosts and some cute little tiny spiders and of course some cute ribbons. And I want you guys to help me make some choices because, you know, I don't do so swell at that. I finally got a different, hey Elizabeth. I got a different phone stand, so let me know if you hear any static because I am using my phone right now instead of my iPad. So let me know if it's making any noise. And, excuse me, I was just telling Elizabeth, last year I did Hocus Pocus. You know what, I'm just going to paint this all black. Elizabeth, it's going black. It's too hard and too detailed for me to keep it gold. So it's going to be raised black. Maybe we'll put some rub and buff on it later. I don't have a lot of gold in my house, so we're just going to do this. It's going to take me forever if I try to avoid doing that. I don't know what my iPad's doing. I'm trying to see comments, but swipe left to reveal comments. Ah, there we go. Thank you for sharing me, Nadine. That's what I was just thinking as you were watching me. Good, Elizabeth. I'm glad you agree because I am not a detailed person that way. You guys know I don't like to do the little tiny detailed stuff. That's an Aunt Peggy thing, an Elizabeth thing, a Mindy thing, not a Tony thing. I don't like to do it. I just like to, y'all hear that ice maker? Hello, Patricia. Hello, hello. Did I say hi to Shirley and Karen? I don't remember, you guys. My short-term memory is terrible. Terrible. Okay, so before I get talking about so many things, can I just say that how much I love you guys, and the grace that you show me every single day. I literally had the best week and the most trying week at the same time. Like, I don't know how that can happen, but it does. I was so excited on Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday, right? That the building came. And then Wednesday and Thursday, Tuesday night, Wednesday, and Thursday, I was just a blubbering mess, and you guys showed me so much grace and gave, like, in the comments, were so sweet and kind, lifted me in prayer when I needed it so much, and I just want to say thank you because I definitely felt them. There's a big hiccup with the buildings. So basically I'm having to pull the plug and start over. They didn't build the specs right, and so it's gonna put me behind, but I'm gonna, you know, I went and talked to the rep, and he's gonna work with me, but it's just not gonna be in time for me, because I can't, every day that the buildings aren't done is days that I'm out of income, and me and Jax are gonna drown if we don't get this going. So, because trade days, the busiest times are coming up, you guys. The busiest times for trade days, weekends, and all the Airbnb, all of that stuff is coming. And if my buildings aren't done and we can't offer them out for people to stay, then we are going to sink. So I sat. The building is still there. The second building is supposed to be delivered on Monday, which is not, I pulled the plug. We're not going to be doing that. I still absolutely love and adore that company. I still will be working with them in the future. But for now, I'm going to be using an existing building that I have on the property, which is fine. And it's actually bigger than the ones that I ordered, that I just recently ordered, the one that I showed y'all on Tuesday. But it just won't be two of them, it'll be one of them, but it will be 2-bedroom instead of 1-bedroom, which is kind of cool. And I'm gonna focus on the aesthetics of the property, like you guys, literally, I pulled up to my property on Thursday. I asked, before I went and got Rosie, I went out there early in the morning on Thursday, and I was a hot mess. And I did some work out there, because whenever I get like that, it's kind of good for me to go out and just have some one-on-one time with the Lord and work on the property. It's just nature and the Lord. You can't get much better than that. And so, and the property had just been baled or cut, and they were baling it while I was out there. And I don't know. It was just a really good couple of, I don't know, minutes, half hours for me. And I had my own little out loud conversation with the Lord and was like, okay, I'm at a crossroads and I sincerely need some direction, because I'm feeling really lost right now as to what to do. And I kind of felt like I maybe knew what I needed to do, but it wasn't, you know, it's just me. I feel like it's just me a lot, because it is just me. Like, I don't have a husband right now. I mean, I have y'all, and I have my mom and Elizabeth and Mindy and all the important peoples, but when it comes down to it, the decisions I have to make are on me. Nobody can make them for me. Nobody wants to make them for me. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Bonnie Allen. Nobody wants to make those choices for me. So anybody I talk to is like, well, you know, what do you think? Weigh it out, write the pros and cons, blah, blah, blah. And I kind of feel like, yeah, that's true. That's definitely something I need to do, but I also really heavily rely on the Spirit and what I feel like, what direction I should be going in. And so I came home to the apartment and I called Rosie and I said, Rosie, I need you to come out to the property with me and look at that building. Things aren't right with it and I need your opinion. And so she came and got me, because at that point I was a hot mess and I was crying and it was just a mess. So she came and got me and she said, baby, what is wrong? And we went out to the property and she walked in there and she said, "You're right, this isn't gonna work. You're gonna have to go, you know." And so we went through all that, but we sat on the parking pad of where the other building was supposed to go. And she grabbed my hand, y'all, and she said, "Tony, you got this. You got this." Hey, Sharon. She said, "You can make this work. You can take the building that you already have. You can do what you're going to do. So you start with one building instead of two. It's a bigger building. And you focus on that one building, get it up and going, make it a, you know," because I said, well, I could, you know, I was like, I could make it a 2-bedroom instead of a 1-bedroom and more people could sleep in there. And I was like, you know, I don't know what to do. And, you know, it's going to be longer. And she said, but it's not going to be longer. It's ready to go. All you have to do is move this stuff out of it and put it in the barn and get your contractors out here, do what you're going to do, and it's going to be okay. And I was like, "Do you really think it's going to work?" "Hello, Tammy." And she said, "Yes." And so we talked and we spent some more hours together talking about it. And I even printed up pictures, which I don't have right in front of me. I wish I did. I'd show you guys. And I'm going to make it so that it's going to be like, here, let me draw a little diagram for y'all. So before, here's the half circle driveway right here, like this. Well, I think I have a marker. I thought I had a marker. Well, let's try green. Maybe that'll show up a little bit more. Does that show up better? There's the circle. And right here is the tiny home. And then the parking spot was right here, the shaded part. And then here's a tiny home. And then here's the shaded part. Well, this one got delivered, so I'm just gonna put like a little roof on it. And this one is not here yet. So now and this other building is kind of sitting over here. And there's nothing wrong with it. I just have storage in it right now. So I'm gonna move this building now and take it over here. And I'm going to make it horizontal like this. So this is going to be the tiny home like that. And then these are going to be 2 parking spots because they're going to have to come get this building because they didn't do the specs on it right. And then this is the driveway with a gorgeous gate, you guys. Oh my goodness. It is going to be amazing. And then back here is going to be like this amazing sitting area with the fire pit, the lights. We're talking about a cabana. I don't know. Today I was even talking to somebody and she said, you should put a pool in. Oh, and also, okay, this is going to dry. I'm going to set it over here and we're going to start working on our little house. Maybe. Whoop. I'm going to set it right here. So that's our surface that we just did. Okay. Have you heard of a polar plunge or a polar plunge and sauna? Have you heard of those? I've heard of them, but I've never gotten in one. Show me some hearts if you've heard of one but never gotten in or been in one. Okay, so when I did at first I laid my house on my paper and I traced the house, and then I was like, how am I going to glue it down? Because I want the orange to show through the windows because we're going to paint this. So I went ahead and traced the windows as well so that when I cut this out, I'm just going to put Mod Podge everywhere the windows are not. So it will be attached to the wood. So I don't have to do a lot of X-Acto knife cutting. Does that make sense? Show me some hearts if that makes sense, y'all. So what I'm doing is I'm just skipping a step. I'm not cutting the window holes out because this is going to be on the back of the house, and we're going to paint the house. And the windows, hello Amy Jo, the windows are going to show through from the back of the house. So we're going to paint the house, the front of it, and then the windows are going to show through. So that's how we're going to do it. And I'm going to cut around it right now, and then I'll show you what I mean. So anyway, the polar plunge and the sauna, we talked a long time today about that, adding that to one of the amenities at the property, and really taking the time and spending a lot of like really cool things for the Airbnb destination. Your son just put in a sauna, and they are going to put something in for the polar plunge. Your daughter-in-law says it feels so good. Really, Sharon? Thank you, Denise. I don't want to give up. That's the last thing I do, but when those things happen, Denise, that sure feels like, that was like the first thing I said to myself was, am I doing the right thing? Like, I seriously was crying. Rosie had my hand, and she's like, yes, you are. You are not going to let Satan win. You are going to follow your dream. You're going to figure this out. You have all your friends. Everyone's there. You've got this journey to go through. You have too many mountains you've already climbed. And she's right. You guys are right. But for those couple of days, y'all, and I have to remind myself constantly that just because I'm cancer-free does not mean that I am 100% normal yet. I don't know that I'll ever be 100% normal, to be honest. I am operating on one adrenal gland, which I don't know if you know anything about adrenal systems and glands and all that, but it's kind of a big deal to not have adrenal. To have one adrenal system missing, it kind of stinks a lot. Hello, Anne. Hello, Nicole. Okay, so when I cut that out, what it did was gives us a background of windows with orange. It gives us that whimsical, right? So now, I think I did it right. Maybe I need to turn it around. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Let me see if I turn it around that way. No, that's definitely not right. It just looks a little off, but I think it's... We'll figure it out in a minute. Yeah, it's right. Okay, so now I'm going to set this pattern aside. Hello, Robin. I'm going to paint this. And I'm thinking I'm going to do it black and then do like a dry brush of gray on top. What do you guys think? Do you guys like that idea? What do y'all think of that idea? What do you think of the black with the gray on top? Yeah? Okay. That's what we'll do. So, as we're making this, this is kind of a bigger project. I haven't done a big project, craft project for a while, but what, if you have stayed at an Airbnb, thanks Nancy, what are some of the amenities that you look for and enjoy, like the little things? What are your must-haves in an Airbnb? Like when you go to stay somewhere, not a hotel, but like, well, even in a hotel, what are the musts that you must, like you just absolutely need? In the comments, I have a couple things that I am going to do some Happy Mail with. Some ribbon bundles. So in the comments, if you guys will flood my comments section with things that you think or that you enjoy having where you stay. What are they? Is it a hairdryer, coffee, certain kinds of coffee? Do you like Keurigs, or do you like regular old-fashioned coffee pots? Do you like certain bedding? Do you like, what about little welcome packets? Do you like having access to, is Wi-Fi a must, or do you like unplugging? Do you like white towels and white bedding? Coffee pot, any kind, okay? Do you like, I mean, what are the things? Do you like a TV in the sleeping area in the bedroom, or no? Do you like what are your, I guess, caveats when you stay somewhere? What do you immediately go for? Do you like it to smell good? Like, do you like it to just smell like cleaning products, or do you like it to smell a certain way? That's something that I always am super hyper alert to, is the smell of things. Like, does it smell good? Like, I'm allergic to lavender, so if it smells like lavender, I don't do so well. I'm not going to paint the back of this because it's going to be glued down, but I am going to try and get the sides and the windows. Like a luggage rack. I've got that on my list of things that I want to put in there. A luggage rack and an iron and a hair dryer. And I want to have these cute little packets for people that have like mosquito repellent and like band-aids and like bug bite stuff. And I mean, what are the things? Tell me the things, you guys. Hello, Michelle. What are some of the things that you look for or would enjoy? Do you like magazines? Would you like a book to have to know what are restaurants, local restaurants, and comfortable bed? Love lavender, Nadine. You love lavender? I wish I loved lavender. I like it, but I'm so allergic to it. It makes me so sick. Like, people are, you know, I would love to know what you guys, and I will go and pick a couple people tonight and get your information and send you some ribbon. Not essential, yeah. What are essential things? See, because mine will be, you can cook in them, so I'm thinking pots and pans, utensils, dishes, all that stuff is essential. Pillows, blankets, sheets, towels, washcloths. I'm going to order little washcloths that have makeup embroidered on them, so people will know to use those as to get their makeup off. Oh, Michelle, I asked what are your musts and what you, when you go and stay at an Airbnb or a hotel, what are the things that you personally like to see or have in your room or your house where you're staying? Like, do you like certain things? Like bonus things, you know, like, are there certain beddings that you like? Do you like white sheets? Does it matter? Do you like certain, do you like a TV in the bedroom? Do you like, I mean, what are the things that you look for when you go to a place? Little hand creams and conditioners, that's a good one. Reliable internet, that's a good one too, Anne. Microwave with popcorn, Elizabeth's saying that because she knows I love my popcorn. Okay, so here's my black house. I'm going to dry it, and we're going to put some gray whitewash on it. Or gray whitewash, yeah, I guess that's what you call it. Yes. Marshmallows and roasting sticks for the fire pit would be good. Graham crackers. That'd be cute in little bags, Elizabeth. That's a good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I've seen other creators do it, so I gotta try it. But it's the dish brush from Dollar Tree. And I'm using the Boulder color. It's called Boulder from Folk Art. I got it on clearance for 32 cents and it's a gray. So I'm gonna put that on my little plate and not very much. And I'm going to use a piece of cardboard and put my little sponge in it. And I'm gonna rub it across to get it off a little bit. And then we're gonna lightly push it across our house. Oh, a little library. That's a good idea. See, you guys, this is what I love, you guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna lightly, I'm gonna do it on the back side first just to see how much paint comes off. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is perfect. Look at how good that's turning out. Do you guys see it? That is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted it to look like. I'm just going the same direction. And it looks haunted, but not too haunted. This is a good technique to use. Have you guys ever done that? I am loving this. I might have to make some more of these, you guys. I want to make a village of them. Look at how darling that is. Doesn't that look good? Bathroom, shower, AC heat. Yes, I'm definitely doing, they look like printers, the AC units. Fridge, store, not far. I'm having a full-size fridge. You love it, Mama Jackie? I do too. It looks so cool. Okay, so now we're gonna apply our paper. And I'm going to put, I'm going to use a glue stick and I'm going to put it all around, everywhere except for the windows. See, there's the windows. And I'm going to put the glue around where there's no windows. Actually, I'm going to put it on the house. I think that will be easier because I marked the paper, but I have to go fast because this glue dries super fast. I might need to do Mod Podge. We'll see how fast I can go. Hold on, I know I'm probably missing comments, but let me. I'm getting glue all around the windows and the door so we can put the paper on, because we're making this whimsical, which is light and kind of fun, no, not spooky, just really not scary. And then I'm gonna lay this down on my house, try to get it to where it goes right, pick it up and kind of fix it on the front or the back, move it over a little bit. I'm starting with the top window and then working my way down. And it is forgiving when you use the glue stick, so that's kind of good. There we go. Looks like I cut it a little bit off. But I can go around and fix that, and I can always erase. But look at how cute that is. It's whimsical, right? So I'm gonna cut the edges off that are too big, or too, I missed it by just a little bit. Like that. I don't know how I did that, but I did. Probably because I pulled my pencil out too far. Hey, Courtney. Thank you, Karen. Hey, Paul. Okay, see how cute that is? It's so whimsical and fun. Okay, so with that, now I'm going to set this aside. And actually, not quite yet. We are going to get our pencil. Wherever I had it, I just had my pencil because I was using it to show you guys my tiny house stuff. Where did it go? Alright, well, we'll use green. And I'm going to make these for the windows. So I am going to, you guys hear my ice machine is so loud. I'm going to measure, I'm going to put, if you can see that, I'm putting the popsicle sticks just above the window, or just like right at the window, and I'm going to mark it so I can cut it down. And then I'm going to flip the popsicle stick over and do the same thing. And I think I'm going to only do the big windows because I don't have enough popsicle sticks to do the little windows, and I think it would look silly because they're bigger popsicle sticks. So then I'm going to take and do the other, so that's that one. I'm going to do it to the other windows. And it's kind of weird. This house is weird because the door is all the way over here. I don't know. So what's everyone doing this Saturday? Anyone do anything fun? Ball games or... And then this one's gonna go right here. And I'm just setting them where they go. And then this one, hopefully I have enough. I should have 8. Yeah, I do. We're gonna make it, we're just gonna cut the ends off and make it like a do not enter. Worked and now you're relaxing, Tracy. Awesome. Absolutely nothing. Way to go, Mama Jackie. 110, too hot to be out. Ugh. That sounds miserable. I think it's like 100 and I don't know what it is here today. I went out a little bit, but not much. And Marshall and Tara are here again this weekend, but they had to go to a funeral. They'll be back with Stetson. I'll get some pictures and post them. Woo, that flew. So I'm cutting these off, and then we're gonna paint these all white. And then we'll, whoop, these are flying, sorry. These go here. I don't want it to go flying. Almost done. Sorry guys. I only have 3 more cuts. You have a heat advisory from now until Monday night, Mama Jackie. Last time you looked, it was 106, Aunt Peggy. Ugh, that's crazy. Oh, I got my finger. Okay. 2 more cuts, and then we're done with the cutting part. And then we're gonna paint these. Okay, so should we paint these window pieces white or should we paint them brown? Like, stain them, I mean. What's the consensus? Should we paint them white and dinge them up? Or should we paint them, stain them brown? Par for course. School starts Wednesday. Oh, brown? Hello, Miss Ruby. Okay. And Peggy says brown. So I'm going to set our house over here. Isn't that so cute and whimsical? 97 at 9:30 at night. Yikes. Yikes. Let's see what the brown looks like, and then we'll try a white if it doesn't look good. I think I have all the 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm missing a piece. 8. Okay. You were back in 5 minutes later, Aunt Peggy. Sounds about right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move my, okay, so my master bedroom in the apartment, it's so big and it has a king size bed in it, right? You guys have seen it a couple of times. But I think I'm gonna move my studio back in there and put like no bed in there, or maybe a king size bed in there, and put my bedroom where the studio is for now, because I have no room in my studio. Thank you, Karen. You love the polka dots? You just got Halloween faux leather? What kind of leather, Denise? I want to know. Okay, we're going to do a set of brown and a set of white, and then you guys tell me which one looks better. Okay. Here's the brown ones. And then we may be stuck with brown because I don't know where I put my white. Oh, it's right here. Do you guys hear that noisy ice machine? It's so noisy. I don't know, Aunt Peggy. You might get outvoted. Hold on. Almost done. I'll dry them. Dinge them both up and we'll see. Mama Jackie, I think she said September. She's going to be in Dallas. She's coming to an event in September, but I don't know. Actually, now that you say that, I'm going to be at Aunt Peggy's one of those days. Okay, so here's the brown. Here's the white. Ooh, that's hard, y'all. That's a hard call. I don't know. I kind of like the brown. What do you guys think in the comments? I kind of like the brown. Ooh, cow print and sunflowers. I kind of like the brown. I think Aunt Peggy was right. I like the brown too. Oh, Aunt Peggy for the win. I think I like the brown. Okay, let's do the brown and then I'll put a little, yeah, I like the brown. I didn't think I was gonna like the brown, but Aunt Peggy, you were right. Brown, brown, brown. Okay, so I'm gonna do brown. And it's just burnt umber on a baby wipe, y'all. Gives more contrast. Yes, it does. I agree, Aunt. Denise. Wow, Denise, you make earrings? How fun is that? I should have earrings on. If Rosie was watching, she'd ask me where my earrings are. So that's my story on the property. I'm gonna be out there working in the wee hours of the morning this next week because I have to get that big building emptied and moved to the barn. And then I have a contractor coming out, 2 contractors coming tomorrow to meet me for the electricity. I've had so many contractors, y'all. I'm so tired of, oh, it's crazy the amount of people that, I don't know if it's because I'm a woman or what the deal is, but, well, and prices keep changing. That was my other thing with the having to wait longer for the new buildings to come, is that the prices of lumber, the prices of supplies are all going up, and I can't do that. I can't afford to do that. Like, it's just not cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna, the backs of these aren't wet, so we're gonna glue them on with the glue gun because I'm gonna keep this in the house. So I think it should be okay. Like this, and I'm gonna just kind of tip them because they're creaky, right? Like a haunted house is creaked, crooked, creaky, crooked. Like that. Creepy. That's it. You did, Nadine? Hot, hot, hot. I know. I'm going to have to go out at like 5:30 or 6 o'clock, Aunt Peggy. I know. But at least the pasture's mowed down and baled and gone. So I don't have to worry about being in snake, like worried. I can see, so if there's snakes I can see, which I've never really seen snakes, only one time, and that was when I first got it, whatever. But this one I'm only going to put glue on the very edges because it's going to lay edge to edge. And it's like a beware, like the door. I don't know why the door is all the way on the edge. Does anyone know that? Do you think it's a designer flaw, or do you think it's just the way haunted houses are? Because I always thought doors were in the middle, but... Did everyone who bought these, did their houses come like this too? You guys, this is turning out so cute. I'm kind of excited about it. Let me glue off of there. Okay, so there's that. The door can be anywhere. Yes. Okay, so there's our windows, our thing. Okay, now I have, where did I have some different things that I wanted. Oh, have you guys seen the rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree? Look at these. Maybe this will be one of my happy meals for y'all if you like Halloween stuff. Look at how cute these are. These ones are a little bit more spooky. Thank you, Nadine. These ones are more cutesy to me. So I was thinking about putting a ghost or, I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. These ghosts, yes. I was thinking about putting these little white ghosts that are flying on the house. Thank you for sprinkling, Denise. That helps get the Happy Meal. And you didn't think to bring things like coffee, etc. It had a Keurig, so just to have some K-Cups. Okay, that is on my list. I want to have a Keurig with K-Cups on it. Okay, so should I put the ghosts on the house? Let's see if this rub-on stuff. Spiders. Ooh, Aunt Peggy says spiders. Aunt Peggy, look at these. Do you remember when we bought these? 98 cents. 98 cents for 100 of these little buggers. And they are scary looking. These are the kind that are good to like put in your ice for parties. Like freeze them or put them in the webs or cupcakes or... Look at these. Aren't they nasty? My kids would go bonkers. Hello, Jeanette. How are you? My kids would absolutely go nuts with these spiders. I could put this like on the windowsill, Aunt Peggy. I could put spider web on it. Strange, not sure why the little blue guy isn't showing up next to my name. Shared publicly too. Awesome, Denise. Thank you. I'm going to put this little spider like it's climbing into the window. So I'm putting glue right on the tip of its little bum. Like it's right going into the window. Here's one spider. Some webbing. I have webbing. Got this last year for $1 at Dollar General. I don't know how to do this stuff. I'm terrible. Oh. Oh no, what did I do with my scissors? Because I can't find anything. Telling you. Oh, back to my story. I need to put my studio back in my bedroom and take a bed out of there and just make it my studio. Oh, this will be cute. Like that. Tiny bit goes a long way. Yeah, I'm figuring that out, Aunt Peggy. Hold on, I'll show y'all. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Look. Might be too much. Is it too much? That straight line is too straight. There, how's that? Is that better? I don't like that straight line right there. I want it to look el natural. Let me see if I can get some coming down this way. You don't think it's too much? You love it? I'm doing it all on my own, Nancy. That's why a lot of the work is on me. I wish I had investors, but I don't. I'm scared to get investors. It makes me nervous. So it's been all on me so far. I thought about it, but I'm so scared to do that. There. Is that cool or what, you guys? Ah, I love it. Okay, let's put some ghosts on there. I should have done that before I did the spider web. Okay, I want to see how this rub-on stuff works. Believe it or not, I've never done. Hello, Bonnie Rowe. Thank you, Aunt Peggy. I have never done one of the Dollar Tree rub-ons, so you guys are about to enter this with me. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna cut it out. Oh, I wonder if there's a mouse. I wonder if I could do the mouse. You have to redo yours now? No, don't redo it. I bet it's beautiful. Okay, I want to do a mouse in the window, y'all. Up top. So I'm going to cut this little mouse out. What do? I just lay it on there? I should probably read the instructions. Clean up and dry surface. Peel it. Place the letter. Remove the transparent plastic. And then transfer. Hey, here we go. Lay it face down. So, hold on, Aunt Peggy. Like this. Oh, I need another. And then just rub it. Oh, my first transfer. Let's see if it works. Rub the back. Okay. We're about to put a mouse in the window. Think that's good? I think it worked. Nope. Almost. Geez, these are tough little buggers. Alright. There we go. Well, it kind of worked. Looks like a blob. I might have to put a spider there. Now my nails are too short. Let's see, I've got these. That's the one thing about my chemotherapy that I don't like. My nails are not growing back, y'all. And they break. Alright. Oh, the mouse is dying. The mouse died. It looks like a smashed bug, y'all. That did not work, Aunt Peggy. It looks like a smashed bug. We're going to have to put a mouse there. But I'm not giving up. Now I'm going to do a ghost. So hold tight. Let's try this again. With a craft stick, I used a... Here, hold on. I have a tongue depressor thing, a bigger one. It looks okay, Mama Jackie. You're just being nice. You're being nice. Lay it face down. Okay, here we go. We're going to do a ghost. I'm going to do it right here. Actually, I'm going to do it up top. No, I'm going to do it right here. I'm going to do the big one up top. Okay, and now I'm going to take this, right? And rub it on. Does it look like it comes off the plastic? Because it doesn't look like it does to me. Maybe I don't have the hand strength I should. I don't know. Does it like look thinner? Okay, maybe this one's working. Almost done. Then we'll do one more ghost up top at the top, if this works. If this doesn't work, we're done with this part. So earlier I was talking about my Hocus Pocus group that I did last year. It worked! Oh, it worked! It actually looks like I painted it. So I'm going to do a bigger one up here on the top. So my Hocus Pocus group, I'm going to do, I should have it out by like Wednesday for y'all to sign up. It's a virtual, mini virtual craft along. I send you things to print out, and I give you a supply list. And this year I'm doing a PowerPoint with it. So if you can't make it on the night or the days that we do it, you have the PowerPoint to it. And I'll show you guys a couple of the things, maybe tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday, of some of the things that we made last year. And I give you ideas, I give you printables, things like that. So it's super fun. We had fun last year. It was my first like little event thing on Facebook. Thank you guys. Okay, so we're gonna rub this guy on. Then we're gonna start putting our, I guess it's called a diorama, Aunt Peggy. Yes, you do need to go to Dollar Tree. Is it a diorama when we start putting it together on the thing? Thank you, Janie. I didn't see you pop on. See, you know, I think what would be really cute is if I had some deer moss stuff, like the dead stuff. I only have the green stuff, and I'm afraid it will make it look too... I have to go to the Dollar Tree and get some dead stuff. Okay. Oh, not done. What in the heck going on? There we go. Oh, you guys, it's so cute. Oh. Might require me 6,000. I feel like I'm breathing in what's it called? Cobwebs. Very creepy cute. That's what I'm going for, Nancy. Creepy cute. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, so there's that part. Now, make sure I get the right, yeah, this is the right side. Okay. Question. Should I raise it up? Or leave it down? And then, let me show you what else I have. Yes, raise it up. Okay. I have these. These are from the Dollar Tree too. I've had these forever. Yes, raise it up. Okay, we will definitely. Mine doesn't have Halloween transfers out yet. Raise it up. Okay, we will definitely raise it up. I thought this would be cute to take some of these and do this to them. Maybe, I don't know, put a little black on them. Not too much. See if I can wipe it back off. Anyway, these like, what do you guys call them? Like, they're not a cauldron, but I'm trying to think of what they're called. I can't remember. They're planters or, anyway, I thought about putting these on each side of the house. Oh, front porch steps, an urn. Yes, I do need a moon. Front porch steps. So I thought about taking these and putting them on each side of the house and then stacking a couple pumpkins on top of them. Maybe not these pumpkins, but a pumpkin or two, the little ones. Wouldn't that be cute with the grass? I have bats. Let me show you the bats I have. I also thought about doing lights, but I don't have any lights that would. I have these that could go flying through the sky. These could go flying through the sky. I don't know. Let's work on raising this. So this only goes to here. If I do front porch steps, I don't know if I can do that, Elizabeth. Let me cut these and make. Actually, I wonder. I'm just wondering if these little guys would work to raise it. That'd be too high. Just kidding. Okay, we're gonna use, oh, wait a minute, I know. We have tumbling tower blocks. I do need a creepy tree and creepy clouds. Wait, before I put that down, I'm so glad you said that. We should drag the gray, right? Should we drag the gray? Can I get some hearts? Should we drag the gray across the sky? Or should I do white? White. I should do white, huh? Let me wipe this off. Let's do white. We'll drag white across the sky, y'all. Oh, this is fun. I love it. I only have one of these, or I would just use. Okay. Oh, stars would be so cute. I did think of a moon. I don't have a moon, but I will find one. I guarantee you. I'll have to show you guys. There wasn't one on that transfer, was there? Kind of like a moon like that. I just need to find a round and make it like this. Stars with glitter. That's a great idea. Okay, let's do white. Oh, a splatter toothbrush for stars would be cute too. Okay, let me get my cardboard box. Rub it out. And then I'm just gonna go, that's the top, so we're gonna go that. I'm not going to do it all the way down because the sky doesn't go to the ground. So I'm going to get out my E6000 because I don't want this to come off. Dots with glitter for stars. Thanks, Elizabeth. Deep gray. Looks good? Okay. And then we can do a bow to make it cute. Oh, I forgot the beware sign too. I don't know. We have to decide between the beware sign and the bow. So I'm going to put some E6000 on a tumbling tower block on the ends, and then I'm going to put some hot glue in the middle. And I'm going to put one on the bottom. I wish I had 3 with me, but I don't. I have 2. And do the same thing and do the top the long way, though. I should have done that long waist, dang it. Now I'm going to do the same thing again. I knew I should have grabbed more tumbling tower blocks. Yes, I do. I have orange glitter in my box right here. I'll grab it. Just let me... Oh, I need to move it up just a tad because I'm going to put that grass down. I forgot. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. I'm going to have to work with the webs so they don't look like cheesy. And it needs more spiders. I think it needs a spider right on the... Oh, I need a... You love it, Nadine? Thank you. Okay, so there's that. Now we're gonna put some Spanish moss dry grass, but let's see what this looks like. What'd I do with the... I had those little urns. What'd I do with the urns, y'all? I painted them. Oh, here they are. And I could raise the urns up like this. Or I could just set, no, they need to be risen up. I know, hold on a second. Think outside the box. Thank you, Aunt Peggy. Hey, Leo. Think outside the box. I don't need... I need this to come off is what I need. Tell y'all my hands do not want to work. That's not high enough. I could have swore I brought in these little, the little blocks, but I don't see them. I'm trying to get the clothespin off. I don't think it's gonna work. No. Okay, back to the drawing board. This is mine. I'm not selling this to anyone, so I feel like I can. It's not gonna work either. Yeah, I'm trying to raise my urn. And put pumpkins on it. Or maybe it just needs to be like that. Should it just be on the black part? What do you guys think? Does it need to be on the hay bale? The small wood cubes, huh? Hi, Margaret. I think so too. I think you guys are right. Okay, so I'll add those in a little bit. What I do want to show you though is, hold on, let's do, where's our beware sign at? This is what happens when I have too many things for one project. I get too excited and then I forget where I put everything. Do y'all ever do that? Except y'all aren't live. Okay. My garbage pile. Okay, I have we have haunted. Beware, or spooky. So, in the comments, write what you think we should be doing. You're definitely redoing yours, Nadine. I'm sorry. Yes, moss below it, Michelle. I agree. Beware. We have one beware. That's the least amount of glitter. Beware. Okay, we got two bewares. Two bewares. I'll look up in just a second. I'm trying to see what I did with my, oh, there it is. Beware, haunted, beware. Beware is winning, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna move this for a second. Look at how darling it's looking though. Okay. I have to reach up and grab this little bow because I want to show you it's a whimsical part. But look, before we start the beware and the glitter, I have this that I already made, okay? I also have this. I have plain orange. I have these two. I have this. I have this. This and this. So, we can also do a bow somewhere if we want to. Just throwing that out there, if you guys think I need to do a bow. All right, I'm going to, do you think glitter will, the Mod Podge will stick to the glitter? I mean, the glitter will stick to the Mod Podge? Anybody? Will it stick to it? Well, Aunt Peggy, I used to shop with you. Of course I do. It will? Okay. Because I don't do glitter a whole lot. Y'all know that. This is all stuff I used to get when I was with you, Aunt Peggy. I've just always been afraid to do Halloween, creepy, spooky, whatever on my channel because I didn't want people to be offended. But it's such, I don't do the creepy stuff. And I finally just decided that if, in the description, if it's not something people are comfortable with, then they'll know. And okay, I'm just gonna do this because I'm gonna throw this paper away when I'm done. And I'm gonna spread it all over, not with that brush, because that brush is dry. So we're gonna do orange glitter. Yes, Aunt Peggy. Well, I hope you do. I hope a lot of people do something like this, because this is a fun project, y'all. I'm just sprinkling glitter over the beware sign. I'm hoping that Stetson and Tara and Marshall will get back before I get off my live so you guys can see how cute he is and how big he is. You guys, can you believe he's going to be a year old in October? Can you believe I was just in less than 3 months? I was getting ready to go to the hospital to see him, y'all, to meet his beautiful little self. How long does it take to dry? Hello, Rosa. How are you? How long does it take to dry, y'all? Okay. So where are we going to put the beware? Are we going to put it... Where are we going to put it? Because right here, we're going to put the little urns with the pumpkins, right? Now, I did have another idea. These are kind of creepy, but I did think about putting, well, hold on. They creep me out. I don't like them hanging, for one thing. That creeps me out. So I cut their little things off. And I thought about melting them near the corner, top corner. Okay. Okay, Elizabeth. I thought about heating these guys up, and they could actually sit right here on a hay bale. Because Aunt Peggy and I, we've made many little skellies, and I could put like little hats on them and make them super cute. Set him on one of those bales. There we go, Aunt Peggy. I knew you were going to say that. And he could hold like a pumpkin, like a real pumpkin in his hand. Because if you heat him up, he bends. And if you hold it that way, let me show you. Just be careful and don't burn yourself. I'm going to do this. Take his leg and put it around the pencil. Like that. And he kind of bends, see? See how easy that is? And he has a bent leg. So we can do the same thing with his arm. Skellies are one of my favorite things to work with. I learned that from Aunt Peggy. I dress them up, I make them cute, I put little collars on them, little hats. They're so cute. You're welcome, Denise. It is so fun. Like, you can make them and then you can bend them up. Let me bend him a little bit more and I'll put his hand on his knee. So you just bend him at the joints like you normally would. And look, he's just sitting there chilling with his hand on his knee. Isn't that cute? There he is. This leg, his leg straight out, so now I need to bend that one. I'll have to do a live where I do a bunch of skellies because honestly, they're so fun. I love making them. They're fun. And Aunt Peggy taught me how to do a hat box with skellies. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. So I think I'm going to put his little hands together. So I'm going to bend this joint a little bit. And if you guys wouldn't mind turning the porch light on, which means hitting that SHARE button for me, that would be super awesome. This is a fun video I think people would enjoy. Lots of different tips we're teaching each other. And then I'm going to put his hands together so he can hold something. So now he's sitting. And actually, I just want to see something real quick. We cut these pumpkins in half. Thank you, Nancy. Did I find good sounds? Hey, Jennifer, how are you? I'm just trying to see if this pumpkin will sit. It will. But we want to do a hay bell. So I'm just wondering if he's going to be too big. Is he too big for the hay bell, Aunt Peggy? Or does it need to be on 2 hay bells? Like that? Or 3 hay bells on each side? Oh yeah, they could, huh? Hold on, I think I have, look, I have these mice. Ew. These are too big for him to hold. I was gonna have him hold a little. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Glitter! Look, y'all! What do you think? Now we're just starting to have too much fun. His pet giant cockroach. Isn't that cute? Holding a pumpkin. Okay, let me glue these two together. Oh, I know what else I'm going to do to him too. Hold on. I was making bows earlier. Okay. I made a bow earlier, but I'm going to make another one real quick for him. We're going to give him a bow tie. He's going to get a bow tie. What would be really cute is if he had a top hat. I suppose I could try and make one, but not today. I'm just taking a piece of ribbon and taking one end and folding it to the middle and putting the other end to the middle and then wrapping it in the middle. That. And I'll show y'all. He has a bow tie. Gosh, his bony little butt might just stick right down into the hay bales. Thank you, guys. Oh, yeah, a spider on top of the pumpkin or his head? Spider on top of his pumpkin or his head? Or both? Where should it go? I have so many whimsical, fun Halloween things to do, you guys. I'm going to be going live a lot, I think. Now that I'm not afraid to do it. Should I, on the pumpkin? Okay. So gross. Isn't that gross? Thank you for sprinkling. I'm gonna add some more glue back here to his bum so he'll sit there. And then I'll get the beware sign. So what did we decide about the bow? Is it too cutesy? Should he be like crooked like that? Or should he be one bale down? He should be on one bale, huh? He needs a name now. Yes, he does, Aunt Peggy. I think he should be on one bale. There we go, that's better. Does he even need a bell, hey? Should he just sit on the ledge? Yeah, let's see if he can sit on the frame. I think he might do better on just the frame. And I can put little pumpkins by him. Oh, with the moss. That will look good with the moss, right? Sorry, I'm not talking, I'm concentrating. Oh my gosh, you guys. Should I do one for the other side? Or should I put the beware sign right here? Oh, the urn right here? Okay. So let's see if I can do the urn. I want to see. If this will raise it up enough on the... Oh my gosh, you guys, this is adorable. This is adorable. Top corner opposite scale, okay. So now, and then when I have the deer moss or whatever it is, the yucky moss, and I can put it around the pumpkins and all the things. And on the bottom, it's gonna be so cute. Okay. Okay, there we are with that. Pumpkin needs to go up. With the moss around it, it will look perfect, I think. Like sticking out of the moss and down on the ground all along. Isn't that cute, you guys? Now we just need the moon, and then I need to put the beware right there. Have the urn sit down onto the frame. Okay, it's down. It's on the frame. Look at how cute. You guys, it's so cute. All right, let's put the beware sign on. All right, I'm gonna put my cockroaches away. So be thinking about my hocus pocus. I could, but it's really close to the bottom. I was just going to use moss when I got it. Be thinking about my hocus pocus group, because I'm going to announce all the details by Wednesday, hopefully Tuesday night on Territory Tuesday. Oh yeah, this is going to be perfect. Okay, so does it need to be raised up? Does this need to be raised up, the beware? or just leave it down. Hillary hinges. There. Can you guys see it? Just on frame? Okay. So I'm gonna do like every other. I don't know where it's gonna hit, so I'm gonna just put it on. Wherever it hits, it hits. Where it doesn't hit, doesn't hit. Hopefully I kind of got it. Crap, I gotta put more glitter on there. Hi, Zena. Look at how cute it is, y'all. I do agree it needs a moon right here. Hi, Julie. Isn't that just so cute, though? It needs more, I think. I think the moon will help. I don't know what else. I think the tree. Thank you, Jennifer. You know what I do have, you guys? I do, you know the orange and black sprays, like the tree sprays? Those would be cute on there. Dead branches. That would match the windows. The shutters. The dead branches would match the shutters. Good idea, Elizabeth. I thought about that earlier because I was thinking about a picket fence. And then that would tie, the brown moss would tie in when we do the moss. So there we go. There's our Saturday whimsical with the polka dots and the orange glitter. It's not scary, but it's a little spooky. And it's done with a surface, a repurposed surface, Dollar Tree haunted house, little skelly from Dollar General, some pumpkins from Hobby Lobby, some spiders from Walmart last year. All this stuff is from last year. So I think, except I bought my paper off of Etsy. But yeah, anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. It was super fun. Be looking for lots more whimsical Halloween stuff because I love this time of year. I have so much fun with it. Yes, moon. Oh, you want me to show you what I have, Aunt Peggy? I have this printable, so if I shrink it down, this would be good, right? If I shrink it down and put it on that side, like this side right here, that would be good, right? Send me a bunch of hearts if you guys think this would be good in that corner. Like right there. There's the hearts. Yeah. Anyway, I'm super excited. I love this time of year. I think it will be good. I think Stetson might be here. We should talk just for a second. Does anyone have any questions about the Hocus Pocus? I think Stetson's here, so I'm going to grab him and let you guys say hi to him real quick. About the Hocus Pocus virtual event. Have you guys, did anyone on here? He is here. Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. Can I borrow him for a second, Marsh? Hit just for a second.
What?
To show them. For online. Come here, big boy. You don't have to go on.
Don't tell him his name.
I won't. Oh, they know his name from last year. Okay. Say hi, big boy. Look. Say hi. Look. Look. Hey. Look. Say hi. This is my youngest grandson, guys. Isn't he darling? Look. Say hi, everyone. Say hello. Isn't he cute, Aunt Peggy? He is so fun. Say hi. Yeah, do you see yourself? All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. We have lots more fun October fall projects to come, and details on the Hocus Pocus virtual event are coming. So, love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.